I'm going to double back to something that when I was away, I begged both Albert and Kim to do something on. I said, this is significant. I'm telling you to our audience, people will know this guy. He's died. You must mention this. And Kim, in typical fashion, just said, like, what? Hey, dude, it's my show now. You're not here. So,
Kim, how are you?
Yeah. So, I, you know what? I don't know who this guy is. So, F it. And so she didn't mention, aggressively didn't mention, because I reminded it over a couple days, the passing of John David J.D. Souther, a prolific songwriter and musician, helped shape the country rock sound that took root in Southern California. I'm talking about the Eagles, Linda Ronstadt. He wrote huge hits. He was only 78 years old. He collaborated on Best of My Love, New Kid in Town, Heartache Tonight. These are huge Eagles songs. Yeah. J.D. Souther is the genius behind them. He worked with James Taylor, Bonnie Raitt. He was about to start a tour with Carla Bonoff. Again, this means something to many of you who know this music. He was inducted into the Songwriters Hall of Fame in 2013. He was called the principal architect of the Southern California sound and a major influence on a generation of songwriters. Very much in the social scene. He went out with, and his girlfriend was Linda Ronstadt, Joni Mitchell, and Stevie Nicks. He went out with those three also sort of transformative women in this world of the recording industry. He sort of was a classic Southern, like Texan guy. Born in Detroit, but he grew up in Amarillo, Texas, moved to L.A. in the late 60s. He met Glenn Frey, who was, of course, a founding member of the Eagles, a guitarist. And they had a long-time partnership. They even had a band together. And Glenn Frey used to credit J.D. Souther with introducing him to country music. And Souther was so close to the Eagles, he even was on the back cover of their 73 album, Desperado. It was a terrific collaboration because, as I say, Souther was the brilliant creative force behind so many of their great songs. So many great songwriters came through: Laura Nyro, Chris Christopherson, Randy Newman, Elton John, James Taylor, Carole King, Tim Hardin, Rick Nelson, Joni Mitchell, Neil Young, Waylon Jennings. It seems impossible now to imagine that much music in a year and a half or so, but that was my life, J.D. Souther says, and the Troubadour was where they did so much of their work. A remarkable creative force, duets with Linda Ronstadt, and again, Faithless Love, and James Taylor with Her Town 2. That was a song that he collaborated on.
B.A. Ware says You're Only the Lonely was one of his as well.
There you go. Yeah, I think he did that by himself. I think he performed that song by himself, you know.
Mm-hmm. Used to Be Your Town.
Used to Be Your Town, I was just saying. Yeah, it was a James Taylor tune. Anyway, he is someone who was a transformative, creative force in the world of music. As I say, there was a romantic connection as well as a creative connection between J.D. Souther and Linda Ronstadt. You see them there. He worked with Don Henley and Christopher Cross and Dan Fogelberg and Roy Orbison. I mean, this guy was amazing. And again, I'm so glad we had a chance to double back and remember J.D. Souther, who passes away at age 78. Hi, it's Mark, and I thought that was great. Hit the notification bell. You'll know whenever there's a new video being dropped, and please subscribe to our channel to help us save the universe.